Howdy folks, Kerbo here. Got some American Truck Sim today. We're taking a Krone Big M. Where are we taking it? It's a great question. If I can get... There we go. Taking it to Omak, up in Washington. I think that's a town I've not been to yet, perhaps. How do I turn that off? No, I want that, no. That, there we go. If we pull up the map here, we're here in Tacoma. And we're just going to take I-5 up north, and we're going to take 20 across. 20 should be a fun little drive over to Omak. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we should discover that area. So it should be fun. I just topped off the fuel, got the truck serviced, and we are ready to rock and roll. Get the Mighty Mac R here. I've seen that in previous videos, and we got a pretty good size load here. No articulated trailer, just 3-axle trailer. So let's get started. We got 275 miles, it says, to go. I don't remember the weight for sure. It wasn't too bad. Just have to watch this long trailer on some of those curves. Could get pretty interesting. Why my track IR is suddenly sluggish? It does that sometimes. So the first little challenge here is going to be to get out of the parking lot. It's got one of these sliding gates. It's not super large. Let's pull by that brown car there. We have to turn right out of here, so we want to cut it as close as we can here. Let's go low, low. No traffic that way. No traffic that way.
Turn right.
I'm trying, lady. There we go. Now we're out on the open road. So we got, I think it's 270 horsepower, something like that, about 1,000 foot-pound of torque, 13-speed transmission. Here in the old back. That's pretty well.
Turn right.
Oop, not that gear. There we go.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yeah, we're getting ready to turn right here onto the freeway.
Turn right.
So I know it's been a while since I posted a video. If you're watching this as it comes out, it's been a while. But it's been a busy summer. Had a lot going on. Took a vacation out at Yellowstone National Park. That was awesome. There's a lot of stuff going on here in the summertime. So I try to get back into the swing of things. You gonna let me over there, Blue? I'm coming over. All right, he's gonna let me on. But mostly just been streaming, and naturally we got away because we just got some speed on. I just got on the freeway. Already fighting the man.
Recomputing.
And then the GPS gets mad at you. The new update, we got Washington, so we're up here in Washington. Been exploring that. I got about half the cities discovered. And they've got the voice GPS now, which is pretty cool. Alright, just gotta pull to a stop. Hit the enter key. So total gross weight is 36 ton. Can't remember what the truck and trailer weighs. We're on pretty flat ground. We'll see if we can not have to do the range. Alright, nobody coming, so just put the hammer down. Listen to that old Detroit sing. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I've been streaming a lot over on Twitch. You can find a link to that on my About page on the YouTube channel if you're not familiar with it. Just haven't had a lot of time to make videos, but I've been... Last couple days I was streaming some American Truck Sim, so... Thought we'd do an American Truck Sim video.
Keep left.
Yes, ma'am. Been a while since I had any of that on the channel. Yeah, just a good bit of fun. Got Washington now. I've got the forestry DLC, so every once in a while we get some big forestry equipment to haul. That's kind of cool. This laggy track hour is really throwing me off. It's working perfectly earlier today.
Keep left.
But Washington, it seems like every state that comes out just gets a little better. Washington's looking pretty good. Seattle's pretty impressive. Get a good view of the skyline there. I like the talking GPS. You can kind of keep your eye on the road a little better. Slow traffic ahead. Beautiful. I wonder if it always says that. Helicopter up there. Something going on. I made myself a shifter knob for my shifter, so I've got the range and splitter right there on the knob now. It makes shifting a lot easier. So you may hear some extra clicks as I shift. That's those switches. There we go. Just one of Washington's finest. I know, I probably should be over in the other lane, folks, but the lag when I turn my head is about to do me in. Ready to pass me on the right. Now I can't get over. So it has been a while since I played ATS, so some mods had to get turned off. But I got all my Jazzy Cat traffic updated, so we got some awesome traffic. Still running the hard economy mod. So we're making, you know, pretty realistic amounts of money. We're not just making stupid money hand over fist. Nothing wrong with that, just not the way I want to play.
Keep left.
Yes, ma'am. And we got sort of like a real logo project mod, so we get a lot of the actual company names, stuff like that. Of course, there's still got the engines and transmissions, so we got more selection. Sissel Mega Pack. But other than that, it's not a whole lot else going on as far as mods go. Doing 60-65, this Detroit's pretty much wide open, so the 13-speed is geared, not like super heavy hauls, but it's geared for hauling big loads. It's not geared for screaming down the highway super fast. But we'll try to make up time while we can, because once we get over there on Highway 20, it's going to be a whole different story, I think. I-5 is going to be easy street. But I really like this truck. It's a challenge. It's doing some big hauls earlier on stream. Just, you got to kind of work at it, got to kind of think about it. I like it. Must use right lane. Give me a bypass. You better give me a bypass. I'll usually tell you at the second sign, I think. Way station next right. Oh, are you kidding me? Bad luck today.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah.
Go straight on.
I wish I could, lady. Trying. Oh, somebody getting busted. Not me, hopefully. First I thought it was me, but it was going right on past me. It's like, what did I do wrong? Alright, we're coming out. Guess we gotta exit right up here, so don't need to get too carried away.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
That's the plan. No problem slowing down. This thing slows right down. I think the Jake brake's almost a little too aggressive.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I thought we were going to sneak through. Alright, now it should get interesting. Especially over further to the east there, where all that loop-de-loop was. Reset the track hour. Is that opening? No, it's just, it's real laggy for some reason. I don't understand it. Already burned up almost a quarter tank of gas. Pulling hard. That's usually what this little truck's doing. Usually just pulling its heart out. I don't think I've been I don't think I've been across this road, because I haven't discovered that town yet. It feels familiar though, I guess, because it's a lot like Oregon. It looks a little sketchy. Okay, I guess it wasn't as much of a curve as I thought. Better safe than sorry with this big load on there. The Bacon Creek. I think I've been across that before. Love to pull over in this scenic view there and take a look, but can't get out of the truck. What's that say? Rocks, okay. And steep grade. It had a truck pointing down, so I thought it meant steep downgrade. Maybe it does eventually. Reduce speed ahead. Okay. How much are we talking here? 30. Oh boy. Finally get a good head of steam, and then we gotta slow down. Nice little town. North Cascades Visitor Center. Apparently we're in the Cascade Mountains.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah. Pretty much have to turn left. That's where the road goes.
Turn left.
Oh, I see. Didn't have that bridge there on the map. Kinda sucks we had to slow down that much. Tunnel! Yeah, look at that, that's cool. Nice rocky hillside. I had a blast out in Yellowstone National Park, driving around in the mountains. That was good times. Highly recommended if you haven't been to Yellowstone and you can go. Definitely go. Very cool. Whoa, it's a freaky bridge. Check that out. You see right through the bottom of it. Whoa. Alright, I'll try to stay over a bit.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, weird.
Turn right.
Glad there was nobody coming. That's quite the turn there. Gorge Lake. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, this is a steep hill. Still riding good back there. Oh boy. This is not good. When you're in second gear. That's not good. Might be grinding this one out at 15 miles an hour. Sorry! Wow, what a climb. Well, it's wanting a challenge. Here it is. This is nutso. Holy crap, all the way down to one high. Come on, little Mac. You got this. There we go. Get up above 30 again, we'll turn the flashers off. There's a speed restriction on that curve? Nope. Woo! That was rough. Strange they don't have like pullouts for slower vehicles being up the side of the mountains. Let's say Diablo Lake? Wow, they got some cool lakes over here. Nice scenery. Yeah, I got a bunch of people behind me. Alright, we're back below 30. I'm gonna put the flashers on. Not that it really matters, they're just AI. Diablo Lake Overlook. Sounds cool. Oh, elk crossing. We haven't got to the hairpins yet. That should be interesting. Oh, we got somebody stopped on the side of the road. Not a great place to pull somebody over there, buddy. Wow, you're getting up into some snow-capped mountains here. Uh-oh. Come on, truck. Everybody behind me is like, yeah, we know. You don't need your flashers. You're slow. Like, I would pull over and let you pass if they'd give me that option. Oh, what'd that say? Trucks something or other? Oh, this is that steep grade. Gotcha. Probably trucks like below 45 or something like that. There's the, that's the loopy. The loop-de-loop. Look at that view. It's fantastic. What's that say? 30. All right. Well, if I would have had more warning, I could have pulled over there. Round and round we go. If a deer jumps out right now, it's toast. I think we're through the worst of it. That was fun. Well, we got 45 miles to go, so we should be about there. Rocks. Alright. Yep, I see there's a few rocks around. Oh, here we go. Must be nice. Let all these nice people pass me. I know, they're just AI, but AI lives matter too. They got places to be. Holy crap, how many people did I have behind me? I think that truck is about it. We're going downhill, so we can get back up to speed fairly quick, so that's not a big deal to pull over. Some lights on. Just like that, it's raining. Do not pass. Oh, danger of that. I think we actually caught up to that truck. Okay. I think that's that truck that passed us. Yeah, no, I'm hog at the middle. Lot of shifting. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. What are you doing to me? You're killing me. We're almost there. We got to just turn right, and then we're at the delivery. So we don't have to worry about this guy for too long.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Turn
Nobody
right.
coming, so I'm going to take this nice and wide. It's like some kind of orchard or something. Alright, we're 12 out of 16 on discovering cities, so we're almost there. Hit the turn nicely. The old Krone is still back there. Krone Big M. Use that on Farm Sim. Speaking of Farm Sim, if you found me through Farming Simulator videos, don't worry. Farm Sim will be back at some point. I basically just got bored with it until the Seasons mod is out. So we'll get some more Farm Sim eventually.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Okay, thank you. Let me guess. You want me to back in there? Yes, you do. It's the best way to do that. Big old long trailer. Grind some holes in their driveway here. See if we can get this backed in. Back there somewhere. It's a little hard to see in the rain. Might have to third person this. I can't see anything in that rain-covered mirror. Alright, we're going to outside view. Oh, that was somewhat close. I think we can still salvage this. There's a big machine on that trailer. Right about there ought to do her. No? Not quite? Back a little further? There we go. About to wonder I was going to hit the barn back there. Alright, park and brake on. Let's get this thing uncoupled. And should get paid. There we have it. Excellent. 276 miles. 8.5 hours. Burned up 57.5 gallons of fuel. Not too bad. Made 1,200 bucks. Like I said, I got the hard economy mode going, so money is tight. That's okay. It's been fun. They have that going over to Aberdeen, but I've already discovered that, so yeah, we'll find something else, but that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out. Me and the Mighty Mac are gonna go find a dry place, maybe some food. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.